got men who, I'm sorry, and then you got boys who are like, I don't chase women. Okay, then go find your man. Go find your man. That's because what are we doing here? You're supposed to chase. You're supposed to win the woman. You're supposed to court. You're supposed to lead us. You're supposed to make us like you.
So ladies and gentlemen, it finally happened. A singles event in Dallas was organized, marketed, hyped up as the place to be. The women came dressed to the nines, new outfits, fresh nails, makeup layered like an Instagram filter. They were ready to be wined, dined, and fought over like it was an episode of The Bachelor. Except one tiny problem. Not a single man showed up. Not one. The DJ was ready. The bar was open. The women were waiting. And all they got was silence.
Singles mixer, it was a fail. Y'all do not have to go. I went, so y'all didn't have to go. It was all females in there. When I say it was all females in there, I posted my video around like 8:30, and it was not a lot of people in there. Around 9 o'clock, it got packed. Like, it got packed full of women. It was like 10 men in there. 10. And like half of them was with their girlfriends. I was like, did they not see the memo? Like the memo, like, oh my God. And it was a $20 hookah. The hookah was $20 and then it was $10 for gratuity. Like, why they just didn't put $30 on the flyer? I was super blue about that. And then it was just like the girls told me. But I was optimistic because Seek normally has men in there. I ran into Brandon from Dallas. He ended up coming and he was like, I tried to tell the guys. And the girls were looking good. Don't get me wrong. Y'all came in there stepping. Y'all came in there with that ish on. And I absolutely love that for y'all because y'all really looked good. But like, ooh, I don't know. Y'all don't have to go. I'm not going back. I'll be back on a random day. Go on a Sunday. When the game is on, the guys be in there. But at that singles mixer, 0 out of 10. 0 out of 10.
Is a woman's love more likely something that needs to be earned through courtship than a man's love? Why did society set things up that way?
Because women are the prize.
If men have to prove their worth to the female, how is romance not just female worship?
It is, I guess.
Because women are better than men, and they don't need to earn anything. Men need to earn everything.
Why do you think men don't reject the romantic model?
Because they want to do it, but they will only do it for the women they want to do it for.
Now, this is where it gets hilarious. These are the same women who constantly scream, men are trash, we don't need men, and we're the prize. But the second men actually start acting like they're not interested. Suddenly, it's panic mode. They're looking around confused like, where are all the men? Why aren't they coming for us? Maybe because for years, you've been telling them they're useless, disposable, and beneath you.
Here is the reason why I don't do dinner dates as the first date. Reason number one is because you don't know if she wants the food or you. This is where men and women differ. You see, women can hang out with you and not like you. Whereas men, we only exclusively hang out with women we find attractive. There's been thousands of videos of girls saying, look, I had no money in my bank account. I had no groceries. This guy offered dinner, so I went. So you took her out as an opportunity to get to know her. She went out with you as an opportunity to get fed. Reason number two, the logistics of the situation aren't ideal. In most cases, like this table right here, you're 5 feet away from your date? It makes it harder to break touch barrier, harder to flirt because you're so far away in like an interview-like setting. So unless you're going to a second spot after, this situation is not ideal. And the last reason why I don't do dinner dates on the first one, I want to see her intentions. If she pushes back on me and says, oh, I prefer more of a dinner, I'm a dinner girly, great, eat before we hang out. But if she insists on eating with me, then I now know she's more interested in the food and not getting to know me.
So from 1 to 10, how healthy is it to start dating again after you had a baby 1 month ago and you're not with your baby daddy and your baby daddy hasn't even seen your baby?
Here's the part nobody wants to admit. These events aren't designed for men. They're designed for women to compete with each other for the few high-value guys who might walk in. The men know this game already. They know they'll be treated like free entertainment, expected to buy drinks, and judged instantly on their wallet, their looks, or their status. So instead of wasting their time, men are choosing something better. They're hitting the gym, working on their businesses, hanging with friends, traveling, or dating women who actually appreciate them.
Is this the whole check? Yeah. I'm not paying for the whole check.
Why not?
I asked you out.
But you're the man.
You invited them.
And?
Are they gonna let me too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What? Wait, what?
I'm only paying for all y'all if I get to have all y'all.
I thought we were all gonna... What is wrong with you? Can't even handle all of that.
Hold up, rewind that.
They gonna let me too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What? Wait, what?
Whoever said men love when women shoot their shot is a damn lie. Cause I slid into some man's DMs and I let him know he was handsome. And I told him, like, you know, you handsome and I might just let you take me to lunch. And he gonna leave me on red.
But of course, the excuses came pouring in after this Dallas disaster. Oh, men are intimidated by strong women. Men don't want to deal with bad attitudes. Oh, real men don't exist anymore. Translation, men don't want to pay your bills for zero effort. Oh, men are just weak. Translation, men are finally realizing their value and not letting you exploit them. See the pattern? It's never accountability. It's never, maybe we need to treat men better. It's always blame, deflect, cope.
How many dudes have entered this room, like right here?
Oh, I don't bring them here, I go there. That's true.
Oh, so how many dudes' rooms have you went to?
Like 54.
So how many dudes' rooms have you went to?
54.
So how many dudes' rooms have you went to?
I've been to 54 guys' rooms.
Okay, so like you wouldn't even know, like if you went to that many rooms, like you wouldn't even know off the top of your head.
I have it written
You're just
down
saying
on
a
my
number.
phone. No, I have it written down on my phone.
Why are
and I
you
have their
lying?
name and I rate the
Are you
on a scale of 10.
Are you for real?
I'll pull it up. Okay, so I have their name.
Okay.
And then I have how we know each other. And then I have their looks on a scale of 1 to 10.
6 out of 10. 3 out of 10?
Welcome. Make yourself at home.
Oh, thanks. Nice.
Meet my son.
I don't get why I'm still single. I don't get it. I'm a catch. What is going on in my life where I don't have a man? Or are my standards too high? Do I box myself in a corner all the time? Like nowadays, men today want to be chased. What happened to masculinity? What happened to chivalry? What happened to men courting women? What happened to that? Back in the day, dating was so much easier and it was fun. Today's dating is hell. You give a guy your number and all of a sudden you don't hear from them until like 3 to 4 days later. What was the point of me giving you my number? If you're not going to text me, I don't get it. The talking doesn't go as far as the actual app. There are no, oh, let me take you out to dinner. Let's go catch a movie. Let's go to a cafe and get to know each other. What's with all the endless text messages? What happened to men actually planning dates? What happened to it?
But let's be real here. If this many men collectively decided it wasn't worth showing up, that's not a coincidence. That's a message. Men are done playing the clown in this circus. They've seen the game. They've lived it. And now, they're walking away. So the Dallas singles event wasn't just a failure, it was a sign of the times. Men are no longer chasing validation from women who don't respect them. They're no longer signing up for events where they're treated like background props. And the result? Silence. Empty rooms. Furious women realizing that when men walk away, the party doesn't even start.
Oh, you brought your children?
Yeah, you ready to go on a date?
Hold on now. It's supposed to be me and you.
Yeah, and my children.
But who said that?
If you wanna date me, you gotta accept my children too.
You just really brought her children in here.
My 9-year-old, my 8-year-old.
Pretty sure it's the kids menu.
They got the sequel rule. We're dating as a family now. Even though, we're not official, but this is like family dating. So, like future, this is what we do as a family.
So where they dad at?
Right here, you. was really nice. You let me bring my kids. Yeah. And you let me bring my son on this date. Huh? For 4 people?
I pay too much money for my upkeep to be having free conversations. I had somebody reach out to me. They have been reaching out to me in my DMs, and I was kind of ignoring it, just leaving them on red because I'm not interested. And today they consistently message me, and so I said, okay, I'll answer. This morning I had a shampoo appointment, and so I answered, and they were like, am I disturbing you? And I said, I don't converse with men that I don't know. And they said, well, let's change that. And I said, well, I'm actually on the way to go get my hair done. You gonna contribute to that? They sent a long paragraph asking me to explain why they should do that. And they said now they understand the kind of woman that I am, on and on and on. And I said, no problem. No worries. Have a good day. It takes money to upkeep this. And so why am I having free conversations? No, I don't have free conversations. And I implore you, if you're a woman who takes great care of herself and does great things for herself and keeps herself up, think about whether you're having free conversations. I treat my phone like it still has minutes and you're not using mine up.
No men. No attention. No fun. Welcome to modern dating, ladies. So while these women were sitting in an empty ballroom wondering why no one showed up, do you know what men were actually doing? They were out building businesses. They were hitting the gym, stacking muscle instead of debt. They were investing in themselves, in skills, in freedom, in their future. Some were even hopping on planes, meeting women overseas who still value family, loyalty, and respect. Meanwhile, these ladies are still clinging to the idea that men are supposed to line up, beg for their attention, and pay for the privilege of being insulted on a date. Sorry, but that world is gone. And here's the harsh truth. When men stop showing up, women can't just replace them. They can't substitute men with brunch, cocktails, or girls' trips forever. Because at the end of the day, all the empowerment slogans in the world don't fill the void of being alone.
2 kids early on, and your standard is extremely high. You've had men with money and rappers and all this other kind of stuff. But the problem is, do you really bring that kind of value? Because if you did, you should be able to maintain. You can acquire men left and right, but can you keep a quality man?
No, you know why? Because when I had a quality man, I was like, oh my God, this guy is so boring. He want me in at a certain time. He doesn't want me at a guy's VIP. So I was like, you know what? It's over. But guess what? If I can go back and take that man back, I'll take him back. He was right.
How long ago was this?
3 years ago. I shouldn't be in no man's VIP.
Nope.
There's things I shouldn't wear. So I'll take him back if I could.
But did you really not know that?
I didn't want to hear it. I wanted to do me.
Just put more effort into
there's so
coming
much,
up with something
there's so many
different.
Things that you could do.
Just put more effort and
just put in more effort, says the panel of women that never planned a first date in their lives. It is kind of convenient since for y'all to say that when you've probably never planned a date, set up the date, set the time.
So Dallas was just the beginning. Expect to see more empty rooms. More failed events. And more women finally realizing men don't owe you their time, attention, or resources. Men have options now. And more importantly, men are finally choosing themselves. And that's the real reason no one showed up.
A man is handsome, educated, make good money, but still single? What could the problem be?
How old are you?
I'm about to be 25.
Do you have a man?
No, I've never had a man because my bar is up here and all I'm receiving these days is a bare minimum.
Wait. You're 25 and you've never had a man? You've never been in a relationship?
I was plus size till I was 18.
But that was, what, 8 years ago?
Calm down. Come close. I'm about to be 25. That's not that far away. But like when I got officially slimmer at 19, I was like, okay, I'm going to get a boyfriend. Everyone just wants to guys like girls with no personality. I intimidate half of the people I try to entertain.
And nobody can handle it.
Have you been watching Love Island? I am Amaya, and I won't settle for less. If I'm not the book you should be reading, then don't read it.
Okay, let me ask you that.
Take me as you take me.
Let me ask you.
Take me.
Then don't drink it.
What would you bring to a man's life besides looks?
No, and this is the number one thing that people should hear. I can offer myself everything. When I want a man, I need you to be adding to my life because I could sit in my room by myself
What would you
and
add to
enjoy
his
my
life?
That's not I'm the prize, my guy. And I feel like no, hold on, and I feel like I'm not trying to add to anybody's life. I'm a woman. I'm not seeking a man. I'm not seeking that. If a guy is coming into my space and he wants to be with me, I need you to be adding to my life because if you're not, I enjoy sitting alone by myself, talking to myself, being alone with myself, and I enjoy it and I love it.
And that wraps up today's episode of Manosphere Daily. If you enjoyed the content, give it a like. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified as soon as a new video is out. Share your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.